Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's night evening show. All right, so Gyokeres fiancé, what they call Inez Agua, Abi Aguaya, Abi I want to pronounce that. So the media when they reported the woman when they talk say she won't make Gyokeres stay 1 more year for Portugal. As they ask her questions about Gyokeres, I don't know what they ask her for, but well, they ask her. In fact, when you look at how the media reported the story, Victor Gyokeres' famous girlfriend, because she's an actress, makes transfer promise as Arsenal Chiefs fly out to get now two story in one. Now let's take it from the Inez. So they say Victor Gyokeres' actress girlfriend has promised to convince the striker to stay at Sporting Lisbon this summer. That is despite reports elsewhere stating that Arsenal Chiefs have flown to Lisbon over the weekend in an attempt to push ahead with the signing of the deal. So when you read the entirety of the report, they say Aguaya, who hails from Lisbon herself, and Lisbon she did, so was at one point swarmed by fans and held to field questions about Gyokeres. So Portuguese outlet Ebola claims that the social media influencer said in the viral social media clip that she promises to try to persuade her superstar boyfriend to stay with the club for a third season. Now you're gonna look say this story now play. When I can Google Aguaya and Gyokeres, Baba, so many media houses carry this story. Manchester Evening News, Daily Star UK, The Mirror UK, Football London, The Metro, then plenty. We carry this particular for you don't say no be shere, no be play. And there are so many pictures online to show you how Gyokeres love this lady. Some people say they don't they engage, they won't marry, you get say she go really miss some if you travel come on for Lisbon. Like I saw so many images. I was like, wow. Now you have one of his okay, let's say his better half, his fiance saying, I want to stay in Sporting Lisbon. You have his family members, his uncle, Chris Gyokeres. Gyokeres is going to remain here. We've done family meeting at the dinner. We agreed unanimously. Now you have people like Gyokeres say, okay, I want to meet my agents. We can see who are they interested in me. And you have the likes of Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein saying the guy go leave. So I don't really know. But Moko just dey watch again because this thing I want to tell you for free that this is still a developing story. We never get the end of this story. So now away from that, let's bring you another birthday message from one of our person of our community. So Oga Samson Behiko, so today na birthday, wish all the best life has to offer, success and prosperity, so portion in Jesus' name, and inshallah, amen. Enjoy your day. The message though you send them to me late, but hope you had fun. Now away from that, you come get another story where many people don't also send them to me for my DM, and I have my reservations on this story. But regardless, I go still tell you. Now this story is about the fact that Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal transfer latest say Arsenal don already offer 59 million pounds and the guy get 10 million bonus, and we don't meet in agent. The Football London bring out this story. Look at their source, Correo de Maha, through Sports Witness. They claim that Gunners are the front runners to sign Victor Gyokeres. They even acknowledge that Bayern Munich have inquired for information about the striker. His agent is already said to have an official proposal to present to the Sporting on Arsenal behalf. Say Arsenal don't give the agents their proposal. The agent now go carry and go give the president to show them. Say okay, this offer wey Arsenal give me na 70 million euros in addition to a target base fee. If you help us win the league, we'll give you this one. If you help us do that one, we'll give you the other one. This is the report from Sporting. But I told you his agent Hassan Ketinkaya is a very good friend of Arteta. So this story now on one side, when you read them, this story long from Football London, when you read and finish, you will say they expect the striker to receive 12 million euros. Now, end there. More people also, the post have Arsenal have offered a 5-year contract to Victor Gyokeres. The Sun, Arsenal launched former Gyokeres transfer offer with huge signing on bonus and wages that just eclipses Tierney's own. When you read the entirety of the report from the Sun, and the Spaniard has reportedly moved quickly to try to acquire the Sporting Lisbon striker. Look at their own source, Correo de Maha. When you read the entirety of their own report, Arsenal have tabled a formal offer. Now, like I always tell you, this report, take it with a pinch of salt. Now, the Sun, I be one blast them, say, how can you allow yourself to be used? Because this Correo de Maha, they are not really reputable in my eye. They are not really that credible. Because you get some calling when they don't call, when they really materialize at the end of the day. So I get my reservations where they then be like Ebola, two of them. I have my reservation, but at the end of the day, I can't look for the headline of the Sun. I can't look for the top. That's where the Sun puts gossip. I can say, hey, at least the Sun self knows say this news will not be true. Okay, so in case it turn out to not be true, they will say after all we added gossip to the cover page for you to know say we not really the 100% sure. But may not be like say themselves no follow reports to their fan base or their audience. So at the end of the day, if it later turn out to be true, they will say, at least we follow the reporter. Now Arsenal also breaking. Arsenal submit former 62 million offer to Sporting Lisbon. At the same time, the Metro, Arsenal directors fly out to complete 58 million pound transfer ahead of Manchester United and Chelsea. This is a developing story that broke out not too long ago, like this evening. Many people, I don't have to this evening. Many people don't send that to me. So I've seen everything. Now, like I've told you, take this news with a pinch of salt. In the coming days, we are going to get clarity. Whether not true, whether not lie, we will surely find out. So we could leave them for there. Now, away from that. All right, so we're going to hear from Fabrizio Romano. Say because today Lamine Yamal he walked into the headquarters of Barcelona to go and sign his new contract. Now, what's going to surprise me for the contract that the fact say Barcelona added a Ballon d'Or clause into the new contract for Lamine Yamal from now to 2031, and also included a 1 billion release clause. 1 billion. Now, so Barca and Real Madrid they do their own. They go put figure, but they'll put something ridiculous that they know say you know if you afford. I want to afford 1 billion. Say one collect Lamine for their hand. So that one self day. Now another breaking news from Fabrizio Romano. And that breaking news now in fact say Manchester City have added Ryan Cherki to their shortlist for the transfer window. Cherki is going to be leaving Lyon. It's not a secret. Manchester City are also informed of the conditions of the deal. He is highly rated as a number 10 target. Morgan Gibbs is also another number 10 target who remains on Man City's shortlist, while Tijani Rangers is a priority target for Manchester City. Now, two things I want to talk about this. I see the linking. You've gotten the message, right? Oh, now remove that one. This same Ryan Cherki is the person with me I always talk, say make us go sign. It's going to be coming for cheap. You're not going to spend up to 30-40 million. Going to be coming for cheap. So I don't know whether Arsenal in the running, but I know so once upon a time now him Liverpool they look before Liverpool can see the opportunity, but nobody knew Florian Wirtz was going to be leaving by Leverkusen. So as they saw that opportunity, they abandoned Ryan Cherki and they went for Florian Wirtz, and from the look of things, they are going to get that one. Man City said poor head, but the money too much. The jackpot said okay, we'll go look for a cheaper alternative. Now they want to sign Ryan Cherki. Arsenal when they say they look for creative outlets, another outlets apart from Odegaard. Maybe they go pull head for this matter. I don't really know. But could just watch and see how everything will unfold. Now, David Ornstein can let us know say Manchester United move for Wolves striker Matheus Cunha. It's not a small leg because Wolves now don't already tell Manchester United say see this guy if you want to trigger the clause according to the contract we can give you like extended period to pay the money, but that extended period now 2 years. Now, Manchester United, when they apply to Wolves, they may Wolves give them 5 years. Then they spread the payments over 5 years so that they go fit cover this 62.5 million pound release clause. So that is where they don't get disagreements now. Although Manchester United already agreed personal terms with the player, you get so now club to club agreements now remain because according to the clause, if you want to trigger it, you have 2 years. 5 years is a long time, so I don't know whether these little disagreements will make the deal scatter, or maybe later something has to give. Maybe Wolves will shift ground, and maybe United will move around and they will come to an agreement. But people just watch. But for you to say, man, you don't get money, because there's this narrative out there that Ruben Amorim has been given 100 million, in fact less than 100 million to spend. So he has to raise other revenue from selling players. So he has to sell before he can buy. Now news also they hear there. I'm talking about selling before you can buy. Fabrizio Romano going to drop another breaking news, which I felt is disturbing. Amorim told Garnacho in the presence of Manchester United players, you better pray that you can find a club that will sign you. That is the threat. You better pray, because if nobody sign you, your bench go long. You go regret why you come Manchester United. You imagine me, your coach say you better pray. Pray, make person sign you. Otherwise, nobody will save you. Because why? Garnacho come outside of public domain. Come the question why the club will get somebody like him. Come put him for bench. Amorim can't take offense. You get, say just took offense. That's just it. Because of that, you don't tell the guy say no different squad again. From now till forever. Look for a club. Which is why the agents now, they are very desperate. They are now pitching the boy to different clubs. How far I go sign Garnacho? They don't already tell us now. How far Garnacho they you go sign her? How far you go sign her? Back there, the guy go see club, nothing. He go see club. ISIS go be club we no really like that. When go they go play 1 year, they go move again. Because Syria clubs they Napoli hold the guy in high esteem. You see they do. So the guy go see club, make Garnacho no fear. I don't just know what they do Amorim. Well, my dear fellow viewers, bring you first message from one of our sponsors. Not Mobiles. Mr. Anayo, who's a real estate agent, so he has 14 plots of land for sale at Nora Scott's Luxury Estate, Ogia Igbelu, in the Rubber Estate at the back of Airport, Nabara Icheche, local government area of River State. So this 14 plots of land, 6 plots together and 4 plots together, and 3 plots is together, and 1 plot is standing alone. Now it's 1.2 million naira per plot. If you want to reach out to Mr. Anayo, the man in charge, you can get across to him on 080-3276-5227 or 081-1932-9922 to get across to him and inspect the pieces of property if you are interested. Because I did really ask how many times say yes, people they really contact them and they schedule inspection. Only say person never buy yet because they see the gather money. God will provide for all of us. All of us will want to build house one day, and I will build that. Now let's bring you another message from Myken Mega Resources Limited. They are dealing on genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Mini Cooper, Jaguar spare parts, and car accessories. And also, they sell Castrol lubricants. So whether on a wholesale you want to buy, on a retail you want to buy, they deliver nationwide, and their delivery costs they're very, very affordable. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080-3613-5075 or 090-994-33390, and they're also located at Suites A3 and A4 ground floor, NB Plaza, Gudu District, Gariki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, do give them a call. Now, another disturbing revelation where people wanted to bash Amorim. Amorim said, I have to say that for us not to be in the Champions League, it could be an advantage to perform well, to perform better, to prepare better for games, to build that core that we need for the future. So I think it's a good thing for us to take advantage. Yes, in as much as people are bashing him on the social media, he might be right, because Manchester United will be big club again. They are a small club. So they need to be without European competitions so that at least they're going to play once in a week. If you play once in a week, the truth is you go rest better. You go prepare for games better. You go allow you to compete and end up in the top 4. That's just the honest truth. When you play every 3 days, it's not easy. You have to manage players. That's why I go look at the likes of Newcastle and Liverpool. When they play once in a week, it was easy for them to flex their muscles and compete. But once they come up for Champions League, they're not going to play every 3 days. Baba, I go say easy. But if you can't play every 3 days, it is difficult. They're easy. That's just the honest truth. May nobody bust your bubble, they lie for you. That's the honest truth. So maybe next season, if they sign rights, because they don't get Kunha, they want to sign Dela, they want to sign Mateta. You get? I don't think they're in the running for Gyokeres again. They sign all these players. Maybe next season might be the time for them. Let's just be watching and see. Like I told you, they want to sign Dela because ESPN UK College Association, Manchester United have agreed the framework of a deal for Liam Delap, sources have told ESPN. Now, they are now waiting for the Ipswich Town striker to decide on his next move, because this guy has a lot of suitors. Newcastle dey pursue am, Man U dey pursue am, Chelsea dey pursue am. In fact, today when I was doing research, I come see Chelsea transfer list. The strikers wey dey go for Ugo Ekitike, Gyokeres, Delap, you get, and one other person wey I no fit remember im name right now. Na this Chelsea dey look for, but we'll just watch and see how everything go. Now, away from that. Alright, so this picture can just go around all over social media. So this is a picture of Dean Hodgson, the centre back of Bournemouth when he was a kid. The guy is a Real Madrid fan, you get, and he's wrote Spanish there. It's a time to go home. So for you to know, say the reason we make him choose Madrid above every other person, regardless of project or anything, that because him don't be Madrid fan when he's small. Probably maybe him papa na Madrid fan. That's why they buy the jersey for him. Because no, how much he no be buy the jersey for himself. That person, my papa go buy or his mama, you get. So probably you can understand why he rejected the likes of Arsenal, because according to reports, Arsenal projected a better proposal, but he was like, Madrid or nothing, Madrid or nothing. I want to go home, go back to Spain. Yeah, so wish him all the best in his endeavors. Now, Charles Watts, can you give us like updates? Not really updates. Let me say, give us context on what they go on between Xabi Alonso and Rodrigo. Now, Rodrigo is a Madrid player. That's according to Xabi Alonso, and I will have a conversation with him, with everyone, because we need to do so. We will get to know each other. He's a spectacular player, and we need him. Now, normal thing where every new coach they do when you come to the club, regardless of any grievances where players don't get with the club or the club get with the player, no be under your regime. So, especially when they come in new, you go sit everybody down, speak with everybody. Those who don't talk say, Coachy, I won't leave. Nothing if you tell me. You go meet with those people, try and convince them. If they say decided they won't go, then you let them go. Now that phase, Xabi Alonso did now. Let me give you a perfect example. When Antonio Conte went to Napoli, he came in, he spoke to Osimhen. He now understood that Osimhen and Aurelio De Laurentiis have already gotten an agreement that Osimhen was going to leave this particular season, where Conte just entered. Because Conte came out in the public domain and said, I didn't want him to go. I wanted to use him. But Osimhen already has an agreement, and Osimhen is aggrieved. We do what 3 times and everything. So Conte was not able to convince him. He couldn't let him leave. So I don't give you the example of Adeta and Granit Xhaka too. So it happened many places. So at the end of the game, we are still going to get clarity on this particular Rodrigo, Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid and Arsenal deal, or whatever you want to call it. We will get clarity at the end of the day, because the boy is concerned. Will I get playing time? Yeah, so if Alonso is able to convince him that I'm going to give him playing time, so be it. We look for another player. Will not be by force. Now, goal.com. Can they give us other clarity and more context? Joan Garcia is set to snub Barcelona as Arsenal, Newcastle, and Aston Villa circle for this guy. Remember in the morning, I gave you a report from the London Evening Standard where they talk say this guy no go join Barca. So for the avoidance of doubt, Goal.com also reported the same story. Say the guy talks in a Premier League won't go, but not be saying Arsenal in just one go Premier League, but you know say there plenty suitors there, and at the end go there for at least go there the team. Don't be saying you can't sign account alone now. That's very disrespectful. Now they say Aston Villa, the one use and replace Martinez in case Martinez leave. Newcastle won't carry him. Now I don't know why Newcastle won't carry him, because they have Nick Pope. They say have Dubravka, or unless maybe Dubravka won't come out, or maybe they won't send Nick Pope. I don't know why. Arsenal, we need him as a deputy. Now you can get another report again about this player where the Metro drop. Joan Garcia responds to rumors that he has already agreed a deal with Barcelona ahead of Arsenal. So Garcia said, no, that's not true, because he was in an interview with Todd Gira. When they were asking him about the latest rumors, he said, and I quote, at the end of the day, in football, news is coming out all the time. Things are coming out. You get, when you read the entirety of this report from the Metro, it said, until things become a reality, it's not always the truth. But anyway, as I'm telling you, I'm very calm. Whatever needs to be decided, I will definitely think about it a lot with my people and choose what will be best for me. I'm sure it will be like that for you to understand that he has not chosen yet. So all those reports from Marca, I think that Marca dropped that in that Marca. They are a propaganda arm of Barca in Madrid. And that Marca just be like this Korean Maha and Ebola. You get, I don't trust them one bit, but I'm being forced to also tell you what they say. You get, pay no be like say, you get, I'll still share, let you know. You get. Now, let's move on. Jorginho don't agree 3-year deal to go join this Brazil team Flamengo, so wish him all the best. Yes, everybody knows say the guy contract already expire. Yes, once June 1 don't enter now, Baba go find square root. So we just will thank him, and we just they already greet him for the Emirates Stadium, thank him for what he don't do for us. So he really try for us. All right, let's give you another message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, namely the fact that the fiance of Victor Gyokeres, Inez Aguirre. So she said, don't come as I come to say, Gyokeres don't go anywhere. Say she promise, say she will make sure say Gyokeres spend 1 more year in Portugal. Because she said now Lisbon, she dey live for that Portugal. So Sporting Lisbon, Gyokeres now her club, Gyokeres must play for them 1 more year. So they say Gyokeres don't engage the girl, they won't marry. So now her fiance, you must stay. Family members, you must stay. We could see how everything will end at the end of the day. So my dear Salova, I think it's a fine place for us to call the end. It's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. And a good night. I'm not getting out. All right, guys. Ciao.